Alrighty, turn 352, November 23rd, 42. Let's see what happens. Unloading the rest of that unit. Alright, day phase. My neighbor mowing his grass. Alright, morning air phase. Bad weather, bad weather, bad weather. Every day gives me 5 more Tojos. And we'll be able to swap all those Oscar Sentes into Tojos. And that'll give us a much better weapon in the air over Burma. Alright, that's the morning air phase. Gonna be another slow turn. Afternoon air phase. Main body. Alright, that's it for the air phase. We'll go ahead and finish up the naval phase, then roll through land, move, and combat. If we have any. And no combat. Alright. We'll go ahead and expand some bases. Then roll through production. When that's done, we'll pause the video, grab some saves. Then we'll come back and do a brief after-action report. If you enjoyed watching the slow turn unfold, please go ahead and click on that like button. If you're following the campaign along but you have not subscribed, I would appreciate if you click that one to feed the algorithms. Alrighty, a real slow turn in the war. Interesting though, we went up 9 points. Rob went up 9 points. In the air, it looks like he lost 1 to ops. We lost 4. More diners over Burma, I betcha. Two Mavises to flak. Those are the Mavises probably I went to sent to Nauru. Let's see, a Dinah on ops, an Emily to ops, and he lost a Hurricane to ops. So we lost 4 aircraft. I'm guessing 3 dead. No, only 2. Okay. Incoming air units. We got 7 days till we get some VALs, some float fighters, some float planes we can just use for training, some fighter bombers, and some more recon. All right, nothing really great. Nothing really great for what? Until 49 days. Those are small units, though. But oh well, we got a ways to go and lots to do. Incoming ships. Alright, let's unaccelerate that. Got 2 tankers coming next turn, both at Nagasaki, and I believe those are both large ones. That's a, let's see, 11,006, and that's an 11,006. Alright. Let's go ahead and accelerate this guy. He's probably another 11,006. Yep. So next turn we'll get 2 tankers. 4 days we'll get an escort. We'll also get a tanker in 4 days, and 10 days another escort. And 10 days also an AMC. Alright. Ground units, 2 days to air headquarters and some base forces. 7 days to the rest of the 3rd Tank Division. Some CD units and another base force. Then 21 days to shipping coys. Nothing really big for, what's that, 44 days? Then 52 days. We have a bunch more CD units. Alright. Engines and aircraft. 1915-12. 5 Tojos, 2 Helens, 2 Emilys, 2 No's, 2 Vows, 2 Kates, 2 3Bs, and 1 Irving. And devices, not a whole lot was produced. Let's see, actually free. The only thing we actually paid for was 1 motorized support. Alright, let's go ahead and bring up Combat Reporter. See, not a whole lot happened. We dropped off the rest of the troops and poly supplies at Atlantum. In the air, he bombed our fleeing regiments. And he bombed Swibo. Radio intercepts. Heavy at Darwin. Yeah, no surprise. I think there's a combat task force coming my way there. Unknown. Alright. Yep. Alrighty. The HA-43s advanced a month to 1143, so they are a year out, but that will definitely keep on dropping. Do I have an ETA for the 43? No, I do not, though. I should probably get one for that. Alright, repairs. 2 CLs repaired at Nagasaki. Wonder if those are actual... I think those are just CLs with some upgrades. Let's see. We built a level 3 fort at Mogwai. He built 2 airfields, one a level 2 and a 3 at Tabatua and Kalgoorlie. That's it for Combat Reporter. Alright, what's he got there? 5 units now. He's still bringing more. He has some ships there now. Oh, see his airfields he's repaired. Wow, he has a lot of aircraft there again. Alright, some of our divisions have reached Prome. This guy has a couple more days of hiking. Yep, keep moving, The other one must be here. Yep, alright. Been on down, everything going good here. Just moving resource and everything else that we can. Alright, these guys have arrived. We will set them to rest. Get some R&R for them. Over in the Timor Sea area, see, we got some ships coming here. This has a PG. I would not be surprised if this is a surface task force coming up out of Darwin. I'm not sure if he sees me here. He doesn't, but he's going to run right into my escort group here. What do we got left on here? Just, okay, so there's no reason to stay. Plenty of supplies. We got all the men on there that we're going to get, so you're gone. Okay, you already stopped, so let's get the heck out of here. Go over to here. You stop following. You stay right here. And reaction 2, excellent. You got these guys scouting, right? Yep, alright. Hopefully we'll get a surface engagement here. Hopefully our 2 light cruisers and 4 destroyers will outgun whatever he's bringing here. We will find out, I guess. Let's move down. Lately, he's been using small ships and that. So I'm not sure where his capitals are, although he has showed up with some battleships down in the South Pacific and over in the Marshalls. I just don't know if he has any out of Darwin. All right, in the south here, there we go. Our last zero's repaired. Fly him out of there. All right. Did we get any recon on this? Not really. Enemy units 13. Wow, I don't think what we got is gonna do any good there. All right. Then let's drop him off at Ponape. All right. Change of course. Let's head northwest. He should be on follow. Yep. Not spotted. Not spotted. That's good. KB has arrived at truck. That's why our fuel dropped so much. Should have refueled. Not completely. It looks like we might have refueled. Ordnance, maybe. Yeah, ordnance didn't completely refuel. That's four, and we need a bunch of valves. Alright, what else we got here? There's the surface group. Nope, main guns did not fully reload. That's okay. We'll let them sit there another day. These guys are all headed into the Marianas with chunks of naval guards and so forth, just to get them out of the South Pacific. So when we lose them there, they can be reconstituted farther north. All right, extreme overcast, heavy clouds, heavy rain, thunderstorms on our picket lines. Let's see. Oh, another good day. 46 and 7 be 53,000 right there being dropped off. Another 30,000. That's 80,000. Nice. Slowly building up these stock pools, and nothing in Nagasaki. That's fine. We got almost enough dropping off in Uminatu by itself to cover the day. Up here in China, these guys are still taking their good old time. Okay, so next turn they should arrive on this trail. Then we'll head north. Alright, these guys are here. Put them in combat mode. How's their stats? They're good. Go ahead and attack. Yep, alright. We should be able to blast this unit out of here. And that'll reopen the supply lines to these guys up here and so forth. Alrighty. Anyone else arrive? Nope, everyone else is already there. Alright, that's pretty much the turn. Not a whole lot going on. So until the next turn comes in, you guys have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.